How's it going, David from Comic Book Investments? So got some stuff back from CGC, got some really good stuff, some old golden age, I love that old golden age stuff, and a bunch of like high grade silver age marvels. Even got some, I guess, modern books for you guys in too that are pretty rare, not super rare, but I mean, there's not that many rare modern books. But yeah, some very cool, good stuff. Also, just to let you know, we already selected the winner. So you've been notified. It goes out to Chris Jones. So this is already going out to that person. And yeah, so we'll probably do another giveaway, I don't know, month or two. So yeah, just letting you know the giveaway has been announced. Also, thank you for everyone that participated in our auction at collectorscomics.com. That's where you can find all the stuff, giveaways, these books, everything. It was a very successful auction. Our biggest auction yet, but it wasn't just price-wise that impressed me. I feel like a lot of the stuff got really good prices. So that's what I'm hoping. That's like my goal. And as you know, we charge zero fees, no buyer's premium, no nothing like that. We're just trying to establish ourselves and yeah, try to take on the big people. But yeah, just been doing tons and tons of shipping. That's why this video is late. It's nonstop shipping. So a lot of people are already getting their books. Thank you for all the feedback we're getting. Unlike most auction houses, we actually ship books as soon as we can. I literally got a order from Comic Link that I paid for. Now a lot of people will be like, oh, well, when you order it and versus pay is different. Order it like 2 weeks later, the check went out, or a week later, whatever it was. Anyways, it took almost 2 months to get my order. 2 months after paid. I already paid for it. Took almost 2 months to get it. So I don't know what they're doing. And they're not unique. Every place is like this. Every auction house, even Heritage, they're super slow. And I'm like, you guys have a massive building full of staff. Like, how? I don't understand. Like, I get it if someone hasn't paid, but like once it's paid, and I also get it if it's like paid as soon as the auction ends. There's a lot going on. A lot of people, like almost like 70% of the people paid in our auction within the first couple days. So I get it. But this was like a couple weeks after the auction already ended. I'm talking Comic Link, and then I paid, and then it took so long. And I get it. It takes a little bit of time, but I'm like, you guys have it. Like over here, we're like a skeleton crew, just like me and one other person. So you guys are big companies making millions of dollars, and you can't seem to ship things in a timely manner. I don't know. So sorry about that rant. Anyways, let's get into it. We'll put this away. So giveaway is chosen, and all the giveaways from here going forward will always be on our website, collectorscomics.com, because that way you don't get scammed with a bunch of bots. So if you see someone who looks like me, who's commenting on something saying, hey, you want a gift? Not me. I will never do that to you guys. All right, first we got is Spider-Man number 4. This is the first Sandman. One of the millions of Sandmans that are out there. I thought it'd be a 4.5, got a 4.0. $15.79. Then we got a Spider-Man 50 and a 7.0. Got a lot of good stuff, I'm telling you. I came back great, I was hoping for. $21.59. First King. This one, I might keep this one. I'm on the fence about keeping this one. So at one point, we got a 6.5 of this, and it was pretty up there. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'm on the fence about keeping this one for, in the vault. But anyways, it's a Casper. First appearance of Casper. And it's a number 1. Came back great. I was hoping for 7.0. We had a 6.5 at one point many years ago, but 7.0. This is, I believe, the 3rd or 4th highest grade in this book. I mean, I looked it up a couple days ago, so I'm trying to go off of memory. But yeah, so we have it up for $6,500 on our website. I think it's a little more on eBay. But yeah, $6,500 on our website, collectorscomics.com. But yeah, good book. Tough book. All right, and now here we got some Captain America. I don't get these often, but I love them. You want good solid investments? Captain America, timelies. You know, I got Silver Age. I've told this a million times. Silver Age Spider-Man, great, fantastic. You can get them for, you know, you can get like an 8.0 for like $100 and like a Silver Age. Obviously, you know, it's also good to spend more and get like a 9.4 or something, but you can get like an 8.0, and I still think it's good. Silver Age Spider-Man, great. You know, Neil Adams Batmans, those are always really good. I think good, long, solid investments. And timelies, man. I mean, I'm talking about outside of the big keys, right? But timelies, they're just great. So this Captain America 17 came back right I was hoping for, $42.99. These ain't cheap because they're rare and very sought after. Trust me, timelies, very sought after. There's some golden age like hidden gems that are very, very sought after, like Catman, very, very sought after. But that's not timely. All right, then we got, what is this? 76. Captain America 76. Wait, is this the Ramita cover? No. I know Ramita did a cover on Captain America. 76. I thought it'd be a 4.0, got a 3.5. Oh well. $29.99. Here we go. One of my all-time favorite comic covers. I hope one day to get a nice high grade of this for me. And yeah, but Crime Suspense Stories number 22. Love this cover. That'd be a 2.5. Got a 1.5. So $32.99. We don't get these too often, but I've had them in the past. Then we got right here. We got the Mark B variant of Daredevil number 1. Someone signed their name, Mark B, most famous comic artist of all time in the world, Mark B. Came back right I was home for $49.99. Here we go. This is another one I might keep. I'm telling you, good stuff. This is another one I might keep. This one, very hard to get. This is third highest grade, I believe. Horrific number 1. Now, this we thought would be a 5.5, got a 6.5. So happy there. Put it third highest grade. We have it up for 10 grand. Why is it so high? Because I really don't want to sell it. And number 2, was this 6.5 said, right? Yeah. There's only been one sale of a 6.0, a grade lower than this, in years. One recently of a 6.0. There's been no 6.5s. There's only 2 other higher grades, a 7.0 and a 7.5. Both the 7.0 and 7.5 have not sold in over 10 years. So this right here will be the highest grade that you probably will ever see. You will never see a higher grade again. Do they exist? Yes, they do. But the people that have them are not giving them up. So you will never probably ever see another higher grade again. So that's why I'm on the fence about keeping it, because there's no way you're not going to come across, like maybe in the next like 10, 20 years, you'll see like a 7.0 or a 7.5, you know, one of the first or second highest grade pop up in a heritage auction or something like that. But you just have to be watching their auctions. But yeah, like I said, in the last 10 years, none have popped up. So that's why it's very expensive. So I might keep it. I don't know. I'm on the fence about that one too. It's hard because it's like there's so many books that I want to keep, but I always have to sell them to make money. So that's why I'm always torn. So we'll see. Might be kept. No guarantees. All right, next we got Sergeant Fury number 1. This is the first appearance of Nick Fury. That'd be 4.5, got a 4.0. So $15.99. And here we go. Ooh. A lot of people think this is Lex Luthor on the bottom of this cover. It is not. This is some random person. This is Superman number 4. I believe it's the second appearance of Lex Luthor. A lot of people think this bald man down here is Lex Luthor. But here's the thing. Back then, Lex Luthor had hair. He had red hair. He was a villain with red hair. He wasn't bald until much later. But so a lot of people always think that's Lex. It's not. But Superman number 4, Jesus. Thought this would be a 4.5, got a 3.0. Wonder why. Oh, well. Not good. So that one's not good. $5,999. Not giving these away for cheap. Nope. Here we got some modern books. This I think the first one I've ever had. No, I think I've had this one before. Dragon Ball number Uno Mas. Um, I thought this would be a 9.0, got a 9.6. See, win some, lose some. I wish it was the reverse though. I wish I got a better grade in the Superman 4 than I did on this one. 549. Then, of course, we got his counterpart, Dragon Ball Z, which is the much better show. Thought it'd be a 9.4, got a 9.6. So why couldn't I have a 9.6 to Superman 4? 499. I saw um, some movie news, TV show news or whatever. I'll do this one. These ones are a little bit different. So I do these from time to time, not often. I won't do it for anything that's cheap because it's not really worth my time. Uh, but we do take, some people don't want to auction off their books in an auction. So we do take um, like consignments for buy it nows. And we recommend to the people both, we can do either sell it through our website or we can sell it through eBay, or we can sell it through both. And we take if we do eBay after fees, we take 5% after eBay fees. We do that because we house it and all that kind of stuff if they don't want to put it in auction. So I do get some consignments from time to time of people. And if it's too inexpensive, I don't take it because it's really not 5%. If someone gives me $100 book, 5% of that, it's like for $5, I'm not going to house it, take pictures and do all that kind of stuff and ship it out and all that stuff. It's not worth it. So, yeah, so here's some consignments. Fantasy 420 and 8.0, $13.99. And we have to agree upon the price before they send them to me because I'm not going to house some books where it's like, yeah, this Fantasy 4, I want $100,000 for it. It's like, you're wasting my time and your time. This one's a good one. Pretty rare in this high of grade. Fantasy 4 Annual number 2. 4,999. Then we got Annual number 6. 13.99. I was watching some news, so I figured I was, instead of making videos and talking about the news, sometimes I'll just tell you about the news. Anyways, Echo, that show? I thought it was canceled. I thought it was done so, but I guess I was wrong because apparently it's coming out pretty soon. Haven't really heard anything of it. I thought it was canceled, but they're releasing it all at once, like the whole show at once instead of like dropping it one episode a week. And I've heard like both sides of the argument. But let's be honest. The reason why they're doing it is because the show is going to suck. And they know it's going to suck. So instead of spending all that money marketing every single week, because I don't know, like I get ads all the time on my phone or computer or something like that talking about some Disney Plus show that's out. So if you have to market that thing every single week for, if it's 6 episodes, 6 weeks long, and plus before that, that's more money you have to spend. So they probably don't want to do that. Also, I think they're afraid that if they release it like week by week, people just drop off and completely forget about it. Because like, how many times do you start a show and you're not that into it, and so you watch episode 1, a week later you're like, oh yeah, I forgot episode 2, and then by episode 3 or 4 or whatever, you're just like totally forgot about the show because you have to wait a week for it to come out, and then you instantly, so it's like whatever. So maybe they're hoping people will binge it because that's the only way I think people are going to really watch it. So, and then the people that say like, hey, it hasn't come out with it, you're already critiquing it. Yeah, I've already seen Echo and how they're going to play the character in, what was that? The Hawkeye show. So I already got a taste of it. I already know it's not going to be very good. Plus they're trying to hide it. Plus it was like delayed, canceled, then back. I don't know. It's not going to be good. Plus Disney Plus shows. Like, I have a lot of friends that are super into Marvel stuff, and they won't even watch the Disney Plus shows because they just don't like them. They think they're cheap and cheesy and not good. So, Journey and Mystery 103. This is first appearance of Enchantress. $29.99. So I thought that was pretty interesting that they're just going to drop it. I literally thought it was canceled. I mean, like, that's the thing. It's like, I get Echo exists in the comics, but she's a very small character compared to what they have. And this is what it's the same with Agatha of like the witch. It's like, are you kidding me? Out of all the characters that you have at your disposal, you are literally going with Agatha. No one really wants to see that. Like, yes, I'm sure there's people out there that do want to see it. There's people that want to see everything. There's people that listen to my music, and it's terrible. Well, I think it's good, but I'm not famous at all and anything like that. And there's still people that listen to it and like it. So, yes, there's an audience for everything. But come on now. You're one of the biggest companies in the world, Disney, and you decide to make it on Agatha. You literally you could literally just pick like a dart, close your eyes and throw it at a wall with all the superheroes and supervillains and everything and all random characters you have on there. They don't have to be super, and you could hit a better one than that. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to do it cheaply, so they're doing someone that doesn't really have powers, but I mean, there's much better characters that you could choose from. I mean, they did try Iron Fist. Like, if Iron Fist doesn't work, and that didn't, well, that was Netflix, and people didn't respond very well to that, I don't think Echo really has a chance. Like, people are like, well, it's basically like Daredevil. Daredevil's blind and she's deaf. But I'm like, yeah, but Daredevil has a massive, huge base and has worked since the 60s. And there's also a character named Daredevil from the Golden Age who was super popular. Funny story is, he was actually mute and watched his father die. And that's how he became mute. And instead of having his little billy sticks, he has a boomerang. So, very similar. I mean, everything's a copy from something. It's true. X-Men, it's Doom Patrol. Before that, it's probably someone else. Anyways, Silver Surfer number 1, $23.99. I know I've been ranting and raving, so this will be the last one. Again, this is all on collectorscomics.com. Submariner Comics number 34, $23.99. That'll be it. Have a good day.